even look around this place, there's stagnant water. We were told as kids, your father used to gauge his tire. You don't know the gauge of your tire. You don't even know where it's written in your car. I was asking the first service man, how many of you know the gauge of your car tire? Put up your hand. I want to try it again now. Half of the people in the church. Half. They had such habits that the whole country doesn't know even today. But we don't think it's part of our job to reform anything. We think it's just to lay hands on the sick. You know what happened to Benny Hinn one time? There was a guy who came for Benny Hinn crusade. First day came. What's your problem? Yeah. No problem. Laid hands on him. Instantly his ears popped. Next day the guy comes back. What's wrong with you? Laid hands. Instantly he said, third day he came back. I was like, wait a minute. Something's wrong. Where do you go after we pray for you? He said, well, I work in the basement where the noise is so loud. That's why I got the job. It's high decibels, furnace walking and all that. So they said, that's why I got my job. He says, wait a minute, God just healed you. And what did you do? You went right back to what was making you deaf. That's what we're doing. We lay hands on people, but they go home to drink dirty water. You lay hands on a woman to have a child, but you don't teach her how to have antenatal and postnatal and whatever they do, whatever natal they do. I'm done with kids. I don't know if I make it. I had to study that. I had to read the book for that. When my wife was pregnant, I had to read. I had to know what natal was and what natal wasn't. I had to know what to do 3 months, 6 months. I had to know whether she was hungry at 12 midnight. I had to go to go and buy suya when I didn't want to buy suya. But you understand what I'm saying? These are things you had to learn. But am I making sense to you? You see what we're doing? We're so focused on this side of it. Miracle, miracle. Meanwhile, it's systems that is killing people. No drinking water, no clear drinking water. So people are dying. They can come to church as much as you like. So what does it say? Come therefore, I will send you unto Pharaoh that thou may bring my people out of Egypt, sorry. So there was injustice, there was bondage. What did he come? He was there to reform. He restored that country. I said he told them how to go to toilet. That we don't even obey to today. He says, wash your hand over running water. How do you wash your hand over running water when there's no tap? They run now. How do they do it? They will take water from one bowl, they will pour it over your hand into another bowl. That's running water. Am I right? How does the average Yoruba man in pounded yam? They're down below now. There is a bowl, still water, am I right? He puts his hand inside to wash it. He eats the pounded yam, goes back to that water to wash his hand. And the Bible said, 6,000 years ago, you should run it over running water. And the man is sick and he dies. He said, am I right? Talk to me now. So you are supposed to bring reform, but you don't see it. You don't see your job. You don't see that. Wait a minute. You're supposed to educate people. Yesterday, 20 people came to swim yesterday. We had to fix the pool. The pool was losing water, so we had to replaster the whole thing, fix whatever leakages could be. But most people don't know that water, that thing can take 4 days to fill. Even if I buy 5 tankers, it won't fill it. And I wasn't going to spend my money like, I told you I'm Ijebu if I was Yoruba. So half the pool got half full. 20 people showed up yesterday. They came to my wife and I, can they swim? I said, no. They said, why? I said, there's no chlorine in the water. It's like somebody taking a bath and then somebody else coming and taking a bath in the same water. You can't swim in that water. I'm sorry. How much money are they going to pay us that will put your life at danger? I said, apart from that, there is a depth you can jump into water before you hit the ground. It's too low. They might jump in and break their legs. They didn't know. They didn't know. Some of you don't know that some of the diseases that you keep going to the hospital for is the water you are drinking. But buy Ragolis water or buy something safe. No, you won't buy. No, that well water. You know how they do it? You know the one I like so much is when they go to the river, doc. They will do like this. And they'll take it down. Big Bay, when they've done like this, what they cleared, they've cleared out the dead. That's it. Or have you seen the one that when we're about to eat, we do this? I know I'm a bit whatever this morning, but you get my point. We have a job to do. I don't know if you get it. Listen to what Nehemiah said. He says, Then I said unto them, you see the distress we're in, how Jerusalem lies in waste. The gates thereof are burned with fire. Let us go and build the wall so that there will be more. So there's a call to rebuild. I mean, there's certain things you will do that will restore things back for the country and for whatever community you're finding yourself. Some of you, you're not useful in your office because you're not contributing anything. You're just collecting salary for minimum work. He said they won't appreciate it. Are you God? Promotion doesn't come from the south, the east, the west. It comes from the sides of the north. God is the only one that promotes. Don't depend on a man to promote you, for crying out loud. If he can promote you by himself, he can take it back. But if it's God that promoted you, he can't take it back. He can't change his mind. So Nehemiah had a problem. There were broken systems. There was restoration. So he was called to build and reform. I'm just showing you practical. I don't know if I'm making any sense. What about Jesus? Jesus Christ, we can't talk about him. Because he's God. No. He came to deal with sin, sickness, blindness, separation from God. He came to teach. He responded by teaching, healing, deliverance.